You don't need him. You don't need him. You can do this by yourself. No big deal. Just get your head in the game. He's not an emotional crutch. No. You got this. What is going on, everybody? My name is Steve. Welcome back to the Den. It is week 14 for our Weigh In Wednesday series, and I know what you're asking yourself. You're saying, why does this video look so much better than normal? It looks splendid. It looks terrific. Well, it could be the fact that we got a fancy new tripod delivered from our old buds at Amazon, and things are set up a little nice. It's even got a little level on there. So hopefully the screen isn't crooked like it probably has been in the past, but that's only one small factor in a series of, well, two factors. The other one is that my bud's not here. I'm concerned as well, so I understand if you're concerned, but I don't think we should panic just yet because I do think I detect a little tinkling of an ice cream truck bell song thing in the distance. So our bud's probably just out there chasing it, which honestly is probably the best case scenario, and let me explain why. One, he'll never catch that thing, and two, this is the most cardio he's probably ever done in his life. So as far as I'm concerned, he'll probably show up weighing real low next week. This week, it's just me. In all seriousness, our schedules just didn't really work together that well this week, and I figured that rather than just leaving the weigh-in and putting it off for an entire week, that I would just kind of let myself into the den. I got myself a key, just sort of quietly sneak in, turn off the alarm system, throw a raw steak to the rabid guard dogs that we have defending the place, and just come in and make myself at home and whip up a coffee and whip up some nachos, some kale salad, and record a video for you guys. So that's what's happening right now. It's just me. Let me tell you a little bit about this past week. As you know, if you watched the last video, it's actually a pretty short week because we weighed in on the Wednesday, and the period was only then from Wednesday to Sunday, because while we upload these on the Wednesdays, the weigh-ins themselves take place on the Sunday to give me time to edit. You're going to see in this weigh-in that I'm about to show you a pretty grumpy, hungover, potentially still drunk Steve weighing in, because this weekend was filled to the brim with parties. I had a good friend of mine named Ken who's probably watching. Love you, buddy. We went out for some drinks to celebrate his birthday. The next day, we all peeled ourselves out of bed, came up north, and went snow tubing for my girlfriend's birthday, and then followed that with another night of partying and drinking and making questionable decisions. So you're not seeing me at my best. I still think I did not too shabby when it comes to how I was eating in that shorter period of time. So why don't we just cut to the chase, and you can check that out right now. What's going on, guys? It's it's Sunday morning. I just got a text. I'm pretty hungover. It's my girlfriend's birthday. Happy birthday. You're all right. I'm gonna get this weigh in now, because it's Sunday and I'd like to do a weigh-in on Sunday for a change. I'm sorry if that was loud. My bad. My bud's not here. He's a piece of shit. He's probably at a buffet, if I were to guess. That's sort of my default for where Jesse is if somebody asks me. Probably at a buffet. I might be a little late because I'm dehydrated because I drank yesterday. I'm hungover. I'm probably drunk. It is what it is. We don't all lead perfect lives, okay? Get the judgment out of your eyes. Let's get this weigh-in done. Oh, here we go. All right. I'll take it. Considering that the last weigh-in was only like 4 days ago, I'm real happy with that. I'll see you over there in a second. Welcome back. See, I can do stuff like that because my bud's not here to make fun of me. I have no self-consciousness. It's very liberating. It's very freeing, and I could probably get used to this. I'm going to personally hire an ice cream truck driver to just circle the neighborhood of the den, so he just keeps himself busy out there. Anyway, as you can see, I was not in the best form of all time for that weigh-in, but despite that, I did happen to lose a bit of weight. So my previous weigh-in was 226.4, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if the alcohol hasn't done too much damage to my brain. And this week weighing in was 224.2, because that'll help me remember. 0.2. I think I lost 2.2 pounds. Again, I'm going to chalkboard it up so you guys can see the perfect, accurate results and not have to rely on the rusty cogs that are squealing away up there at all times. So yeah, a couple pounds. Not too bad considering it was a short period and did some partying. In fairness, I may have been a little dehydrated from the alcohol. That's always a potential possibility for someone like me. I'm only partially proud. I wouldn't be proud at all of my activities if it weren't for the fact that I won every beer pong game that night. No big deal. That's about it. How did I eat? Pretty typically. I will say one thing. When I first started this keto thing that I'm currently doing, I'd go to parties and things that I couldn't eat, things that had carbs, were just a hard, strict no. I have kind of advanced to a place where, and advanced might be the wrong word here, where I'm actually like, oh, I'll have like 3 chips, which isn't going to kill me. It's not going to throw me out of keto as long as I'm staying under my macro limit. But I don't think it's necessarily a step in the right direction. Some may argue to say to loosen up your diet a little bit so it's more sustainable. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I am aware of it and something I'm going to keep track of in the future. Something to be aware of for sure. Jess is probably doing okay. I don't know if he would have lost weight this week. That could be why he's working and supporting himself. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for coming and enduring me droning on by myself without my my good old comic relief here to lighten things up. I appreciate it. We will see you next week, both of us. I will drag him in here kicking and screaming if I must. I'm not afraid to do it. But he is actually a pretty big guy, and I have pretty small biceps, and I haven't been in the gym in a long time, so he might just thump me and leave me for dead. We'll see what happens. Life's an adventure. It's a surprise every day. I love it.